Today I'm sharing some affordable fall fashion finds for 2025. Everything will be linked down below in case you haven't watched it. I recently did my fall wardrobe essentials for 2025. It's like your ultimate guide capsule collection. That video includes mixes of affordable and investment pieces, but I really wanted to do a dedicated video on some budget-friendly finds. And I wanted to share a mixture of some new pieces with pieces I've had for years as well. I want to start with this jumpsuit. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to step back a little further. You guys, this is a petite friendly jumpsuit. This is from Banana Republic Factory. Again, this is going to be linked down below as number 1. This is a medium weight denim, so it's not lightweight, it's not super heavy, but guys, it is so flattering. Look at the scoop neckline, and it has like a thicker stitch here, or a thicker hemming, thicker straps. You can wear a regular bra with this. There's a zipper to get in and out of it. There's a belt where you can remove it if you want to, but I personally suggest wear the belt with it. I think it gives it a little bit more style, especially if you do a cute little bow like this. It just makes it look more girly, and I love the length. This, I believe, sits at a 26-inch inseam. This is a wide leg fit. So you guys, if you were to grab one thing from this video, have it be this jumpsuit. I put this on and I immediately shared it on my Instagram page, which, by the way, if you aren't following me there, I post a lot of content there now, a lot of short form content, and stuff like this jumpsuit, I'm more likely to show it on Instagram first versus YouTube, because YouTube, there's a whole setup I have to do. It's a lot more planning, a lot more editing too. With Instagram, it's so easy. I just pull up my phone, take a video, and post it. So follow me there. I'll have the handle down below. So anyways, that's this piece. On to the next is this maroon burgundy mini sweater dress, also from Banana Republic Factory, which, you guys, they've been doing such a good job lately. This is a beautiful mini dress. It does come a little long, so I actually added a belt and just kind of rolled it up a little bit, made it a little bit shorter for myself personally. It's super soft and it's a thinner dress. I love the cap sleeves. And the next thing I found is this striped sweater from Banana Republic as well. Their sweaters are actually very petite friendly. I've always recommended Quince sweaters and I love them. I still will. I'm actually gonna come out with the Quince video soon, as a matter of fact. But the reason why I really like this striped sweater is how well it fits on my petite frame. It just fits closer to my body. It doesn't feel too big or oversized. It doesn't feel long. It doesn't feel overly wide or boxy, which a lot of regular size sweaters come. It's made up of 94% cotton, 4% nylon, and 1% spandex, so you have some stretch to it. It has a good weight to it, and I believe this comes in other colorways. It's like one of their classic sweaters they have. I know I'm a broken record when I share this trench coat. This is the timeless trench coat I've been recommending for you guys probably 4 years, and I just recently got the black version. I had the khaki. Actually, I have it hanging here for the 4 years, and this is a new color I added in because I really wanted a longer black trench coat, and they are just some of the most petite friendly trench coats I've ever come across. I want to do, let me know if you guys would be interested in this one. Love to do a dedicated trench coat video, so just sharing with you guys all of my trench coats, because it's kind of embarrassing. I have a lot. I have enough to make a whole video about them, okay? So it's kind of a lot. With YouTube being my job, I had the opportunity to try so many different styles. I think it would be really fun to do a dedicated video just for trench coats. But this is one of my favorite ones to recommend because it's well under $100. The quality and the feel and the stitching and the craftsmanship of this one feels like trench coats that I have are that are over $300. Like, it's very comparable to that, and it's fully lined, structured, water resistant as well. Another budget-friendly trench coat option are from H&M. They have some really nice, up-to-date and classic styles when it comes to trench coats. I've had this one for a bit. I think I purchased this one a little over a year ago, and I have to say, you can definitely tell that this is a more budget trench coat when you compare it to other versions like this Banana Republic one that I have that is just a bit more. But I mean, the H&M versions are quite inexpensive. I think this one last year I got it probably for like $30, maybe $40. I mean, it's significantly less. And you can feel that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you can feel that. Here it is right here. I still think it's worth snagging and grabbing, especially if you want to try maybe a little bit more of a trendy cut or silhouette. Maybe if you just don't want to spend a lot of money on one, I still personally think they're worth snagging. It's a really good length. I would say their trench coats in general just kind of run big. So if you're petite, I would suggest sizing down. I just shared this recently. This is one of my favorite dresses that I found for fall. It's this beautiful, dark, deep olive forest green color. You guys know I love this color. It's a beautiful fitted bodice, an A-line flared skirt. And I purchased this one in the regular length. It does come in petite length, but I like my skirts and my dresses to be a bit longer. So I got the regular length for myself. And it's a very fitted silhouette at the top. So on the cap sleeves, on the bodice, on the waistline, it's just all fitted, skim close to your body. There's no stretch, by the way. And then it just flares out in just the most beautiful way for the skirt. It's lighter, it's not super heavy, and this is a great item to style for fall. Next up is this blazer that I've had for a while. This is from Amazon by the Amazon brand The Drop, I believe. Love it. I would say feel free to stay true to size or even go up a size if you want kind of that more trendy cut and silhouette where it's a little bit wider cut. Otherwise, stay true to size. It does cinch in at the waist naturally. That's the cut of it. And it is a very flattering blazer that's quite petite friendly. I love styling these with my Quince Trousers. It's not a heavy blazer. It's a great transitional piece. A lot of times you can get this on sale. I think the original price is kind of pricey in my opinion, but it does get marked down a lot. So then this other item from Amazon that I've had for a while is their denim jacket. This one feels a little bit thinner and not as heavy as like a Levi's denim jacket or Gap denim jackets tend to be very heavy and thick. This one I really like because it's a little bit thinner but still durable and high quality. I have this one in black. I think it comes in other colors. Okay, and then can I share the Quince jeans again? I know I shared this already in my fall wardrobe essentials, but I'm just so happy I found an affordable pair of jeans that are so petite friendly and not sacrificing the quality. So I'm gonna just put them both side by side here. These are their Bella stretch jeans. One of them is the wide leg fit with the big pockets in the front. The other one is like their slim straight style. Just keep in mind they have versions where they're a little bit lower waisted, like a mid-rise, and higher waisted versions. The ones that I'm wearing are the higher waist. They come at a 10.5-inch rise. There's other ones that come at a 9.5-inch rise. So just pointing that out. The ones that I will be linking are the 10.5-inch rise, and I'm wearing them in the 26-inch inseam. I got them in my true size, which is a 24. I would say they fit true to size. And these are a stretch jean, so if you're looking for comfort but something still flattering, they are a wonderful option. They are not your stiff, rigid denim jeans that like the kind that I've been recommending for years. Like these are stretchy but in a very flattering way. Their pocket placement in the back is done very well, even for the shorter inseam. I feel like it really lifts your back. Come in many colors. $50, you can't beat that truly. And for trousers, Quince definitely, in my opinion, has the best price for quality when it comes to bottoms. They're starting to come out with options that are petite friendly. So here are the two that I really like. Actually, one of them isn't petite friendly. I hemmed them. So the wide, I'll put them side by side here. So the wide leg fit here, those are petite friendly. Perfect rise, perfect inseam. Like the width of the pant isn't too wide. The fabric is thinner and slinky and has a beautiful fluid drape and movement. The belt is removable. I think I'm wearing it with a belt. Oh, let me insert the clip without the belt. I think I have that footage. Very, very flattering and just incredible. They also have these in really good colors, like a really dark, rich navy, a beautiful olive, beautiful cream color for spring. So I definitely recommend the wide leg fit. And then the slimmer fit, so flattering. I just wish they came in a shorter inseam. I think these are a 28-inch inseam or 29, 28. I did take them up quite a bit. I believe I took these up to a 25-inch inseam for myself. So I did hem them. They were worth it because they're very, very flattering. Perfect high rise, zipper fly, good clasp at the waistline. Now, when it comes to other sweater options, my opinion, Quince is one of the best places to get them. I shared with you guys that Banana Republic factory one. That's awesome. I'm gonna try more from them to compare just like the fit and sizing and quality. But if I were to recommend some budget-friendly options for Quince sweaters, I would suggest their 100% organic cotton sweaters. Those are about $40 to $50. I think that's their range. And for 100% organic cotton that have this thickness, this shape and structure, you cannot beat that. They're very comparable to sweaters that are $100+. I'm just gonna put footages here of all the organic cotton sweaters I have. The striped one I always recommend. There's this dark navy blue one that's a boyfriend fit that I always recommend. Their crew neckline fisherman sweater, their V neckline fisher. I've collected many throughout the years, okay? I'm gonna come out with a dedicated Quince video for all their fall sweaters and fall items, but these are their organic cotton ones that I so recommend. Especially if you're looking for something that is quality, which I'm sure everybody is. Nobody wants to buy something cheap, right? But especially if you're looking for something that doesn't break the bank, but still looks and feels so expensive and also really nice on your skin because it's 100% organic cotton. They also wash and dry really well. So I would just note, if you don't want it to shrink, lay it flat to dry. If you do want to shrink it, feel free to throw that bad boy in the dryer. I've done that when I wanted to shrink some of the sweaters. They come out great. Moving on to some accessories, I wanted to share these little French clips that I got from Amazon at a really good price. They came in a 2-pack. I think they're like 12 bucks. Can't remember exactly, but I would say they're pretty good for the price, and I've been looking for more ways to accessorize. I have a lot of good accessories as far as like belts and bags and shoes and whatnot, but I want to accessorize more on my head. So I feel like that really just adds to the outfit and makes it look so much more put together. Love my baseball caps, but I don't always want to wear a cap, so these little French clips are so fun to add, and especially they're very practical for me because I have 3 little kids. I don't want my hair in my face, and I don't necessarily want to wear a bun all day, so this is really nice to have. And then the next thing I wanted to share is this belt from Amazon. One of the most expensive looking belts I've ever found from Amazon. Really good price, comes in many colors. These just look great with trousers, with jeans, and I specifically suggest getting the one with the gold hardware because the gold and the black, or the gold with the other colors, just make it look so much more expensive than the silver. So that's the only note I would make, just personal preference. Just got these in, I've been testing them out. They are sheer tights right here. So I couldn't decide whether I wanted to splurge on one pair that's potentially a high quality pair. I've never tried them. If you guys tried the Sheer Tex brand, can you let me know if they are actually rip resistant like they claim? Do they claim that? But their advertisements on their sheer tights are insane. Like, they really pull them and they're not ripping. So if anyone try them, can you let me know? But these are a version from Amazon, and they come in a 4-pack for $9, which I thought was a really good price. And I just thought, okay, even if they last me 1 season or 2 seasons, then I think $9 was worth it. But right off the bat, when I was wearing them, they definitely don't feel soft or fragile. They actually feel quite firm and stretchy, but rough, but in a good way. Like, they don't feel like they're gonna tear, whereas the ones I had last year, I mean, like, my nail would get caught in it, instantly tore. So these ones definitely feel different. I have high hopes for them, honestly, and the reviews on these specific ones are really, really freaking good. I'm already getting requests in to share boots for fall, which I feel like is still a little early here for me in Washington, but here we go. I've been sharing these for 2 years now. Now, the original price on these I feel like are considered expensive. I wouldn't put them in the budget category, but if you can get them on sale, I've seen them go for $70, $80, even $60 last year. So if you do see these marked down, they are an awesome budget-friendly boot. You have this gold clasp on the side that makes them look so much more expensive. And I also think the gold hardware just makes it look so much more expensive. Just gold just does that for some reason. These are Tommy Hilfiger boots, and again, they're faux leather, hence the price, especially since I've seen them get marked down really, really low. So again, they're a great budget-friendly boot option if you can get them on sale. And that brings it to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this big roundup of some budget-friendly fall fashion finds for 2025, finds that I've had for years, with some new pieces I wanted to share with you guys as well. Again, everything is linked down below, along with what size I was wearing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you missed my previous video on my ultimate roundup guide of petite fall wardrobe essentials, I'm going to link that video over here so you guys can watch that next, and I'll see you here. Bye!